Wait, 8:30? You're leaving at 8:30? 8:30? What is it? You said to like 9:30. Okay,
Hey, make sure you have your problem laid out. I want to see the mathematical work to solve it. Don't just write an answer.
Okay, so. I don't care.
Stop taking it away.
Hey, this is where the names of the angles really come into play for numbers 9 through 12. If you know which ones are corresponding, alternate, exterior, adjacent, it makes these a lot easier to solve.
What is 10 alternate? I mean,
Yeah, just make it as a minus for number 9. I did minus 33 for number 9. Yeah, everyone noticed, talked about it. Yeah, it seems like it's kind of frantic right now.
Angle, which is right there, is going to equal
No, just now.
because they equal the same, right? You just subtract and isolate x by itself.
2 and 5 is the same thing because they're both congruent.
Yeah, they're both congruent.
Hey, get your problem done.
So you just have to get x by itself. So like you won't need this.
Hey, if you need some help, come bring it up here or talk to somebody at your table. Don't sit there with a blank board.
EM is parallel, right? You calculate the value of x for EM, so that's going to be... My mom had to do this city.
this is like 50.
I've been doing this in a while.
Gallows not here.
Wait, how did I do this? I go like that and that. I go like that.
You about to do nothing in this class. America, this is confusion. Have you seen that? Oh. That's 18.
You already got yours done? Nice.
You're right. You're right. You guys have a retreat? For what? X equals.
It's definitely not 15.
I did 12. What you need to do?
What you get for 12?
I got 20.
How? How you weren't talking anymore. I don't remember.
What you need to do?
What did you
What did you get?
41.
What did you get for 9?
I got 41 too.
I'm saving up for the path.
Wait, is it degrees?
But I'm gonna have
I got it.
I'll have somebody work this out up on the board in a second. Number 11.
Because I don't know, like, since this is another transversor, I don't know how this...
Well, come here. So based on how we can do this one here, if these two are the parallel lines, right, L and M are parallel, and then this is the transversal here, we can say that 19x, these are corresponding, right? Okay, so I can move it over here. And then now, with 19 and 17, these are called what?
Adjacent.
Adjacent, right. So if they're adjacent, they equal what? There you go.
So these...
Yeah. But I'm going to have somebody working on the board in a minute, though. Come on.
I'm on 12.
You're on 12? All right, so then now this one. So this, I don't have a pen. Yes, I do. I have one right here. So now, this one and this one here are called what? They're vertical, right? So now this is a vertical angle here. this angle and this angle are called what?
Oh, same side interior.
Same side interior. So now the same side interior equals what?
It'd be 180.
You know how to do it. What are you talking about? You know how to do it. You laid that out real quick just now. You just got to see it from a different way. That's all. All right. Number 9. Can you hold your board up? Number 9. Number 9. All right. Now, what did some of you get as your answer? I see this board, that table, that table, that one, that one. Now, who's from that one over there? All right. What'd you get? All of you. What'd you get for your answer? 59. So. Mojica, we got to look at yours. Do me a favor. Chavez, can you go up? Whoa, I don't. How'd you get that? No, hold on. Wow. Can you go to the far board over there and write that out? Show how you did your work for number 9. The far left one. Far left one.
You thought it was you?
Yeah. Do I erase this or?
Hey man, I did it right, bro.
All right, number 10. The 10s, hold your board up, please. Every table, number 10. Okay, you wrote it as.
3x minus 18.
I did mine also. Let me see yours. That one. Okay, I see 41s and then I see some 31s.
What?
I have
Where's your work?
31.
31?
Yeah.
Look what he.
Yeah.
AJ, look what he just put up here.
That's exactly how we did it. Yes, so number 10, Nicholas, can you go ahead and on the middle board, can you go ahead and mark that one out? I'll go ahead and shut this off. I'll show in a minute how I got there, so I'm gonna have that visible so I can show the actual diagram. Number 11, the 11s, hold your board up. The 11s. Okay, 2, 2, 2.
Number 10.
Yes. Yes, Iniguez. Can you work out number 11 right over here for me in the middle board? And then now the 12. Hold your board up.
Yeah, you had to do it.
Lucky we got this one.
And then
Hold your board up, baby. Right here?
Yeah.
Jennifer.
Yeah.
that's a different way of doing it. I like that. Oh, I didn't do it that way.
I was about to say, why do you have 2 answers?
My God.
That's number 12, right? Yeah, 12.
Yeah,
12
that's
also?
the bottom.
No, Scott, over. Why you on that board? My bad. I'll try number 12, see Grace. Do yours up here for me, please. You know what? Grace here, and then also Cisneros here. I like how you kind of see that number 12 at all. I like that one. Hey, so right now, separate sheet of paper, you probably want to start working some of these out, but you're going to see this again on the final that you're going to have. Having to work it out mathematically, so get some paper out and copy down how, because most of you kind of like stopped when it got to this part of the problem.
Why the green? I had a baseball softball.
I'm going to
I don't want to change them.
demonstrate. Hey, the talking. Get your paper out. Write these out so you can see how they solve it. I'm going to show you where the angles came from. So separate sheet, write these out. A lot of you pause when you have to do these problems because you didn't do them. So now let's look at it. Hold on. Grace, look at that. Then look at that detail right there. Keep moving down, and there's a real big thing you didn't notice.
Oh,
There you go.
great.
Is it a C? Oh, it's zero now.
I'm sorry, Thomas. It's my brain.
I thought it was a C.
You know,
Please do. You're the only one that did a check at all.
Did we draw the shape too?
you know what? I had to redo all my zeros. Okay.
Well, you can always attach it to this document, so you don't have to draw the shape. You can staple it to the back. Only one that checked was Cisneros, which I'm surprised no one else checked their work to make sure that it was correct.
Wait, did we write all of them down on paper? Just these ones?
I'd say it's just these 4
Okay.
because I see a good amount of you kind of struggled with it. And then I'm going to look at where the angles came from.
Oh, I didn't even simplify that.
But what are we supposed to write on this one?
Oh, the problem.
I don't even know, but I have like.
9.
Hey, really quick, look up here. So for number 9, we're just going to make this subtraction because the copy was kind of bad. Oh, come on, Mark. All right, awesome. Now, number 9, these 2 angles here. What is the name of those 2 angles? So at your table, don't yell it out. At your table, really quick, discuss what are the names of these 2 angles here. What are the names of those 2 angles, and then what does that mean for those 2 angles? What's the name of those 2 angles at your table? So now, as a class, what do you have as an answer? As a class, what's the answer for those 2? What are the name of these 2 angles here? What do you have? Loudly, what do you have? Alternate exterior, right? So if these are alternate exterior, I'm going to put alternate exterior. The relationship is what to each other? They're what? They're congruent. So that means that they're going to be equal to each other. So that's why this here is perfect. Set them equal to each other. Isolated for the x, we have x equals 59. So the one that we're looking for, x is 59 degrees. Perfect for number 9. Number 10, now we have to pay a little bit more attention. So now it says that L and M are parallel. So now let's just say now that we just take out this transversal here. Let's say we don't use that for right now. Now, 3x minus 18 and this angle here, these 2 angles will be called what of each other? What are these 2 called? Look over here really quick. These 2 here are what of each other? These are vertical, right? So I can put a 3x minus 18 over here. And then now, if I have this angle here, 105, where can I place it over here and then give it a name? Where can I place it? Where would it go? So could I put it here or could I put it here? Where could it go? If I put it here, what is it called? Corresponding. If I put it here, what is it called? Alternate exterior. So I can put it either way. It won't matter at all. Let's say I put it here. So I make it 105. So now 105 and 3x minus 8, what is their relationship here? What are those 2 angles now called? Supplementary angles. But that's how much they equal. What are they called though? Adjacent angles, right? So now we're going to have 105 plus 3x minus 18 equals 180. Because now they're adjacent angles. So that's us. Nothing here is brand new. It's just now having to pay attention to the names and where they're located, which is what we had to do. This right here is perfect. So now this is 31 degrees. You can look at the work and see how they laid it out, how they isolated for x. Where you're getting stuck. You're getting stuck on what to do with the angles, but this is based upon stuff we've been doing now for the last 2 weeks. None of that's new. Number 11. We say L and M are parallel here. So if these are parallel, where can I move 19? Where can 19x also go? I can move it right here. If I move it here, what are these 2 angles called? All of you. If I move it here, what are these 2 angles called? What are these called? If I move it over here, this angle and this one are called what? From each other. Say it again. One more time. What is it? Corresponding, right? These are corresponding angles. But now, this is corresponding. What's the relationship between these 2 angles here? What are these 2 called?
Supplementary.
That's how much they equal. What are they called? Adjacent angles. Adjacent angles equal 180 degrees. Here we go right here. 19x plus 17x equals 180. So they have the whole thing laid out. But most of you are still getting stuck of not knowing where it goes. That's where all the notes, all this configurates come into play. The more you do it, hopefully the more it sticks. And now this one here is pretty quick. These 2 angles here are called what? All of you. What are these 2 called here? Vertical angles. Now if I move 3x, well, no, that's 5x. It's 5x plus 40. Now that I have it here, sorry, so sloppy. 5x plus 40 and 25, 2x, well, I can't even read any of this thing. 5x plus 4 and 2x, these 2 are called what?
Same side interior.
Say it again.
Same side interior.
All of you, what is it? Same side interior, which is also called what? Consecutive interior. Perfect. They equal what? 180. That's what we all over here. 5x plus 40 plus 2x equals 100.